Hello and welcome back to Not a Watch Snob. I am your host, Bill, and today...
I'm back, baby.
You know the snob is back. Yeah. Those YouTube losers don't know how to act. Yeah. And today we are showcasing a very interesting timepiece. Limited to only 50 pieces, the story starts like many other great watch stories, with a man inspired by his grandfather to get into horology. Sound familiar? Eugene Stohlman is a third-generation watchmaker. Following the footsteps of his grandfather, he set out to create his own watch brand, a dream he had nurtured since he was a boy. Inspired by traditional designs with a modern spin, he created his first timepiece, rightfully called the Earl, after his grandfather. These watches are all handmade and assembled in Maryland, and this watch has such an attention to detail that it's unbelievable. The specs of this watch are as follows. With only 50 timepieces to each color, this watch is very, very extremely limited. The movement is the MWW7081A, which is a movement that is based off of the ETA 2824, and it's a hell of a lot nicer looking on the eyes. It is fully assembled and tested in Maryland, and it's just an overall gorgeous looking movement. Check this out. The case is 925 sterling silver, and it's rhodium plated. The case width is 39 millimeters, its lug width is 20 millimeters, its lug to lug is 46 millimeters, and its height is 14.3 millimeters. The strap is handmade black cherry Nile alligator, and it's hypoallergenic, which is, I guess, a plus for people who have allergies. The case pack is a see-through 316L surgical grade stainless steel case with a sapphire crystal. The dial is a white mother of pearl with applied chemically blued indices and hands. The front crystal is a double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. It has a water resistance of 100 meters, which is also 330 feet. And the crown is kind of an onion style with a resin insert. The pros and cons of the watch are as follows. Pro. The attention to detail is definitely there. The fact that this watch is entirely handmade is something you just don't see anymore. And if you check out these indices and the colorways, the blue markers, everything around this watch is just incredible. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. I mean, there's just so many details that you'll just miss if you just give it a once over. There's just details that I'm finding every day while wearing this watch. It's an overall really well-built watch. Con. I understand the amount of work that goes into creating a watch such as this, but I think at a lower price point, this watch would appeal to a wider audience. And if there's anything that he can do to lower his own costs so that it can be more affordable to watch collectors out there, I suggest doing so. Because it's one of those watches that you just have to see and feel to really appreciate the beauty. And I fear that perhaps people will be afraid to take that leap of faith if the watch is a $1,200 to $1,600 timepiece. So I think if you lower it down to that $800 to $1,000 marker, I think that more people will get a chance to experience this watch, and then from there it will be word of mouth. Pro. The box, presentation, everything was just 10 out of 10, right on point, and it's amazing. Con. There's no lume. And that's just something I love to have because, you know, the fact that I wear watches to bed. I love to have lume, even on dress watches. I know that that's a sin, but I like lume on every watch I have. And lastly, pro. I love the story behind this watch. Like most people in this hobby, I too was influenced by my grandfather to get involved with watches, and I can really appreciate Eugene going the extra step to see his dream through and actually create his own watch brand. I'd like to thank Stohlman, or Eugene, for the opportunity to check out their watches. And if you want to see their website, go ahead and check the description below. And if you're looking for some new amazing straps, go ahead and check out Not a Watch Snob, also in the description below. And remember, my name is Bill. I'm not a watch snob, and neither are you. Good chatting with you boys. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And I'd like to thank my loyal subscribers for being there for me no matter what. Enjoy!